Sometimes I wonder if I'm dreaming, or maybe caught up in a trance. Don't even recognize the feeling that I got when we were walking hand in hand. You looked at me, looking at you, and there was nothing we could do to stop the moment from sweeping us up. I think I want everything you got. You threw your line and I was caught. I'm never ever gonna give you up.
Babe, Marco.
I regret nothing.
Kate and I met in the tail end of November of 2018.
We met on Mutual, which is kind of unconventional, and people sometimes think it's funny, and I definitely didn't think it worked for people, but it worked for us. So.
I thought Kaitlyn was the most beautiful girl that I've ever seen.
He walked through my front door, and he was way taller than any of his pictures made him look, so I thought he was a giant, and I had never felt like that before next to anyone because I'm really tall, but when he walked through the door, I literally felt like a midget.
So for our first date, I was really nervous, and you can ask her and she'll probably tell you that I wasn't, but I was.
Justin got lost on our way to get hot chocolate, and I kept saying like, hey, do you know where you're going? Like, do you need help? Can I give you directions? And he kept saying, no, 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 like, I totally know where I'm going. And finally he caved.
To let my pride down, and I asked her how to get back. And so she was able to tell me how to get back. And we just went and had hot chocolate and just had a really open conversation. But come to find out later down the road, she hates hot chocolate.
Justin made all the first moves. And especially, I was waiting for him to kiss me. I thought for sure he was going to kiss me after our first date because it was such a good date. And so I just like waited and waited it out and nothing.
On the first date, she wanted me to kiss her. But I didn't want to get rejected, you know, because she was so pretty. And so obviously I didn't until the third date. And then I kissed her.
He says it happened on the third date, but it didn't. It was the fourth date when he finally kissed me. And I, at that point, was like, for sure he's not interested in me. Because it took him 4 freaking dates to kiss me.
Kate had been on me about getting a ring for quite some time. And at the time I was working kind of a mediocre job at a gas station, and I wanted to be able to provide better for her. And so when I started my new job, I went and I bought a ring without her knowing and kept it secret. I got her mom in on it.
I'd been hanging out at home all day. Justin wasn't responding to any of my texts, and it was making me so mad. And I was like complaining to my whole family. I was like, this is so irritating that he's not responding to me. I don't understand. Does he not understand that I'm the most important thing in his life? Like, what the heck? And I went downstairs, and my mom pulled out a huge gift box from our pantry. And when I opened up the gift box, there was a laptop in there. And I opened up the laptop, and Justin had made this really romantic video about all the things he loved about our relationship. And it was really special. And then at the end of the video, it told me to walk outside.
When she walked outside, I was there, and I was just kind of waiting for her. And she came outside, and she was like super, super surprised. And I was really happy because that's what I was trying to do all along. And I took her by the hand, and I got down on one knee, and I said, Kaitlyn, Elizabeth Bates, will you marry me? What isn't beautiful about her? I love her eyes. They're just like deep blue, and they're just really warm and inviting.
He grows out like a little bit of stubble, and at first I had told him in our whole relationship, I was like, you can't grow any facial hair, I think it's gross. Like, you just can't. And then as time has gone on, like when he grows out a little bit of stubble, I'm like, ooh, okay, like it does something to me, and I don't know. My favorite thing about Justin is so when you take the like love languages test, my physical contact one is like maybe like a 1 or a 2. Like my scale on that is so low. And so I have never been a physical contact kind of girl. But for some reason with Justin, like physical touch with him like just makes me feel really secure. And he is the best hug giver in this whole world. And I tell him every single day, I'm like, okay, I need 4 hugs a day, 4 hugs a day, every single day in order to be happy. And I don't know, his hugs are just so good. He gives a great hug.
She just always makes me laugh, and she just cares about everybody. so much. And I think that's what I love about her most, is just how much she cares about me, and the way that she shows that she cares about me, and the way that she shows that she cares about other people. When I met Kate and when we started dating and when we were getting more serious, I just knew that there was something special about her. And it just came to the point where it was just undeniable, and I knew that I loved her. It was unlike anything that I've ever experienced.
Now you found me, darling.